Unique, New York. Howdy guys, and welcome back to Moto Joshin. The Weekender is over. We are on day 3. We are on our way home. Let's get into it. So, cracking weekend. So kind of recap of the timeline, I guess, is probably the best place to start. Obviously I was off on Friday, and we scooted down. We headed up through Abergavenny, over to Pumbaa, went to Owl's Nest, did the Black Mountain Pass, then we scooted across to bikers accommodation, sorted ourselves out. Obviously tentative meeting of all the people involved, and definitely a giggle, you know, a couple of beat beers, a couple of brewskis, a bit of a you know, explanation of what was going to go down on the Saturday for the ride and things, and you know, the kind of plan of attack or whatever. Yeah, we had some good grub as well. It was chilly on a Friday night, and you know, set up camp, got settled in, and then Saturday morning we got up, you know, to, you know, go for the kind of big ride or whatever, and got into our groups and different teams and all that kind of stuff, and headed out. Cracking day on the bike, all kind of across this kind of region really, in the Elan Valley and things, and it was a really good day on the bike, to be honest, and fun times had by all. And then of course last night was the kind of bigger party soiree, you know, type thing, so definitely a few beers on that one, and merriment and cheer, so the guys providing a bit of entertainment on the guitar and singing and all that kind of ilk, and you know, you really have to be there for that kind of thing, and then obviously this morning breakfast, and away we head really. Everyone obviously heading at different times, because we were not going particularly that far. We took our time, we didn't rush anything or anything, so so yeah, we're just, you know, casually moseying really. Sorry, the sat-nav looked a bit weird on this corner. So yeah, a bit of a casual mosey, so we're just going to get petrol now, and then we'll head back basically. I think we might do Black Mountain Pass again, seems as we're in the region, just as a bit of a giggle. Seems it's a nice day as well, which will be somewhat a bit better. Still getting used to the bike with the extra weight again now, and obviously I don't know any of these roads, and talking while doing it probably doesn't help concentration. And but yeah, so honestly, great weekend on the bike. Okay, great weekend with good people, similar ilk. Again, you have to put it down to, you know, the organisation of the guys at Pure Adrenaline, Bikers Accommodation, you know, for seeing us right, but also the maturity of the people involved. You know, in Wildbad, you know, there was a lot of older guys, which is fair to say. There weren't too many sports bike yahoos. You know, mainly a touring orientated group, I guess. Don't get me wrong, let's not say that there weren't a few speed limits shattered, but at the same time, you know, everyone managed to do it in a safe manner, no accidents, no problems, no issues, and considering it was, you know, 100 riders, I think that's testimony to the organisation going on. So, got some fuel, some sex juice. So yeah, big thanks obviously goes to the Wildbad lot for putting on the event. It was fantastic. Another big thanks to Bikers Accommodation, you know, Christine and the team, Michael and everyone else, Tanya, everyone that's involved. It is a big team and it's a big effort, and it's a lot to do. Honestly, fantastic time, fantastic event, and I really hope I can go next year. And I can only imagine it'll be, you know, bigger and better. Incredibly reasonably priced as well. and just a thrilling time on great roads with good people. And there's nothing else really that needs to be said about that, but just to enjoy the ride home. And have a good time really. So hopefully I'll do a bit of a music montage of some of the ride home. I think we're going to go hit Black Mountain Pass again, so I'll certainly bring you back for that. And you can see it again in its sunny glory. And yeah, good times. Okay, well, I'll let you guys skip on. After a little light refreshment at the Owl's Nest, you know, again for the third time and the third day in a row, we have just left there, and we're gonna. Seems it's a nice day, and we're close. We're shock horror now, going once again to Black Mountain Pass. It's just too good to turn down the opportunity. And we're this close, and we've got hours of the day left, so away we go again. And obviously glorious sunshine, so it probably doesn't get any better than this. We've had cracking, good flowing riding so far, and I was very happy to meet Emily from Badass Welsh Bikers. It's a Facebook group that I am involved in and help Emily admin, and although we were internet friends, we hadn't actually met, so it was cool to be up with her. And if she's watching, why, thank you, a pleasure. So just heading up to Black Mountain now, so I'll let you guys skip on.
emerges from beneath the sand. The distant miracles seem so far away. Across this universe, she lives another day. I know the reason she's hate. I know the reason she's so far away. I know the reason she's hate. I know the reason she's so far away. She's so far away.
now it's just like, man, you got to have that time where you just like disconnect from the scene, just the race. Like, and it's a race that I've created in my head, you know? But you have to step away from it.
slaying of a day, you know. From start to finish, this weekend has been cracking. Good roads, good people, and good times. And I don't think there's going to be much else to excite you on the way home. I'm going to be going back through Brecon, but I did that on my last video / tour. So I think I'm going to just end it there with the gloriousness that is the Black Mountain Pass in all its wondrousness and deliciousness. And just say thanks again to everyone involved. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm sure they'll be the same for everyone else. And 100% I'd book now to go next year if it was available, so that tells you how good a time I had. So anyway guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ta, bye-bye.